Tonight's lecture is about looking, feeling, and presenting better in the online environment. So first, obviously, we acknowledgement of country. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the country on which we meet today, the Gadigal people, and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters, and culture. We pay our respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. We're online. Okay, so the way you present in the business sense and on these social media channels may be a bit different, but the same principles apply. So I'm going to take you through Zoomballlss right now. You only need to remember 2 or 3 things for it to make a difference. What is Zoomballlss? Zoomballlss is an acronym to remember the 8 principles for better online video presenting. It's background, angle, lighting, the language you're using, where you're looking on screen, how you sound, and how you style yourself. So background, what's in the background? You don't want to be too busy. The angle of the camera, right? Lighting, so I'm very dark at the moment. The language that I'm using, how I'm being perceived in terms of language. Where I'm looking, am I looking at you? How I sound, and my styling. So let's go through Zoomballlss. Keep your camera at eye level or slightly above. The camera on the PC, on your computer, is perfectly positioned to from below to look straight up your nose. So the best way to address this is to elevate the computer. So you simply raise it with a box or a slow cooker. I use this lampshade, and I just elevate it, put it underneath my camera, and now I can look straight into the camera, isn't it? So what I do is I actually always put something where that camera is, and I just put that over the camera, and I've got somebody look at me now, and I can't help but to look at that camera. If you sound better, you actually look better. And there's a huge difference between using your microphone on your computer and a microphone, a Bluetooth or something else. If you do need to use the built-in microphone, bring your device close, and be sure you're in a quiet place in the house. The biggest mistake people can make is bad lighting. If you have light coming from the top, for example, it's probably not a great idea because you can end up looking like that. It's never light from behind. Just swing around and show you, because that's the sort of look that you get. What I'm going to do now is shut that light source off, and you'll see that that's quite different now. It's much flatter, and then the light source is coming from the front. So the best light to have is a natural light. So I'm actually sitting in front of a window with a curtain on it. So I'm going to open that up. That's probably a little bit too hot, but that's probably better. Have you noticed about my eye contact?
Well, you got glasses on, so no.
Exactly. So this is a big boob. I wear them all. I've only got one other pair of glasses that I bought years ago. And I actually have to wear these. Remember to wear them when I'm speaking to these online conferences. Always check what's going on in the background. Make sure there's like no kids mucking about or Nana's not going past in a walking frame. Remove any sensitive information. You know, the sorts of things that you get used to when you're at home. And from your waist down, but just check your shirt doesn't have pizza on the front, and there's no rule on body odor or smelly feet or garlic breath. Being at home can influence your choice of language and how you engage with people, because we're working from home, we might find ourselves loosening up a bit and are using slang that we wouldn't use in the workplace, and having conversations that are maybe a little bit more personal. Because we're inviting people into our homes, it's easy to do, and we all do it. It's just important to have a filter and keep the language in context with the meeting. So balls, background, angle, lighting, look at the camera, language, style, and sound. You just have to remember 3 of those things and your presentations will be so much better and you feel so much more confident. So now, I'm going to check if you've been listening.
Scan the code. On your phone. Yeah, I'm on the homepage.
Okay. Okay, guys, so now we've got the Mentimeter quiz. It's just a quick quiz to see if you've been listening to and taking in some of the stuff that we've been talking about tonight. Background, angle, lighting, language, look and style. And you'll be starting to take those things in now.
Yeah, you're recording.
Question 1 of 5.
Okay,
That's for us to get more points. When presenting online, would it be acceptable to wear a wetsuit? What do you think? You would. Well, most people would go, well, I wouldn't usually present online in a wetsuit, but Xander, why would you present? Why is it okay to present online in a wetsuit? When would it be okay?
Well, if you're just on a surfing competition, maybe it'd be alright, I guess.
What angle should the camera be on when presenting online? Looking up your nose, looking down, looking straight ahead. Yeah, that's it. Looking straight ahead. And actually, I've just taken my computer down. I'm going to elevate it to where it was before. And you'll see instantly that I look thinner and more engaged. Next question. I'm presenting in an online video. Should the lighting be from the rear, the front, the back, the back, or the side? So what happens when the lighting comes from behind you?
Create a silhouette.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If the window's behind you, the light's behind you, you just look like a ghost. I recommend you try to remember to look at the camera when presenting on video calls is...
and put it up against the camera.
So it's just a reminder to look at the camera because that's where the audience is. And it's so easy to be distracted and look at yourself or your people that you're talking to on the side, which I keep doing all the time. And that feels weird, but it just makes such a difference when presenting to people and engaging them. When you're going for that interview, look at the camera.
Question 5.
What sort of sunglasses are best to wear in a Zoom call? Those nice ones with yellow tints? None, or Elvis glasses? None, exactly. Because if you wear these guys, like I look super cool.
I've lost you.
But you've lost me. I'm just shutting everyone out and I'm hiding behind those glasses. Exactly. So you don't wear the sunnies. You both did pretty well in that. Metal, right? Oh, listen to Metal. I think you're a bit quicker on the finger there. I think every second counts, doesn't it?
I might save that in my on my desktop to remind me.
Well, you can download the PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, can I?
You can, and I'm going to show you how. So, Xander, you're very keen on downloading the PDF presentation. So the Zoomballlss presentation is available online at that address, /24slides.com. You'll find everything there, and they'll have links there that'll take you to all these different places. The lecture video can be found on YouTube, which is a corporate video technique that's set up for the corporate environment, which is very helpful. We've got our Zoomballlss presentation. Remember, all we need to do is remember balls, 3 L's, 2 S's. Remember 3 of those things, and you're done and dusted. So, was there any questions?
It's a very clear presentation, well presented. So I don't have any questions.
Excellent.
Simplified, being able to the idea of being able to present well online.
Well, next week when we catch up, let's see what we've remembered, and I'll be looking at your presentation techniques to see what your which one of those things you're actually, whether it's background, angle, lighting, language, look, sound, or style that you're using, and you're welcome to wear clown outfits or or wetsuits,
Yeah.
and you can smell as bad as you like, because it's not gonna bother me.